Hello, and thank you for showing interest in Planning Application 2024-00735, which is a rezoning application for PID 00391169 on Ketch Harbour Road in Ketch Harbour. My name is Craig Warnell, and I'm a planner with the Halifax Regional Municipalities Planning and Development Department. I have been assigned to manage this application through the planning process. This presentation will provide information on the proposed rezoning. This application is currently in the public consultation stage, and we are requesting your feedback on the proposal. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that we are in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and traditional lands of the Mi'kmaq people. HRM acknowledges the peace and friendship treaties signed by this territory and recognizes that we are all treaty people. We would also like to affirm that we are in the decade for people of African descent. African Nova Scotians are a distinct founding people in our community who have been a key part of the Nova Scotian culture and history. We acknowledge that African teachings, strength, and perseverance continue to challenge and inspire our community. The purpose of this public consultation is information sharing, for staff to share information on the proposal and process. More importantly, this is an opportunity for public to share their concerns, comments, and feedback on the proposal. Please note that feedback provided will inform the process and will form part of the public record. A summary of the response received will be included in the staff report to Halifax and West Community Council prior to their decision on the proposal. No decisions on the application will be made at this stage. What is my role in all of this? I'm the planner assigned to the case, meaning I manage the application through the planning process at its various stages, such as this one, the public consultation stage. I'm also the main point of contact for the applicant and general public regarding the application. Lastly, I draft reports, negotiate with the applicant, and make a recommendation to Halifax and West Community Council for their consideration on whether to approve or refuse the application. This application is sightline planning and approvals on behalf of the property owner, and they are seeking to rezone PID 00391169 on Ketch Harbour Road in Ketch Harbour from P5, the Special Facility Zone, to R6, Rural Residential Zone, and C2, the General Business Zone. Should the application rezone be approved, each lot would be developable pursuant to its respective zone under Planning District 5 Land Use Bylaw. The applicant has indicated that the intended development is residential. The image shown on the left is the site, which consists of one parcel shown with the red box. It's located on Ketch Harbour Road. This aerial map shows existing development patterns and land uses in the area. On the right is a closer look at the site, with the property boundaries outlined in red. The site is approximately 23 acres with approximately 305 meters of frontage along Ketch Harbour Road. The subject site is surrounded by a mix of residential developments. As mentioned, the site is primarily surrounded by a mix of low and medium density residential development and sits between Sambro Harbour and Ketch Harbour Basin. These two photos taken from Ketch Harbour Road show the site on the left and its existing unutilized telecommunications building, and the photo on the right shows access to the site via Ketch Harbour Road. The proposal details are outlined here. The applicant seeks to rezone proposed lots 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 from P5, the special facility zone, to R6, the rural residential zone, and rezone proposed lots 2 from P5, the special facility zone, to C2, the general business zone. Both zones will permit up to 2-unit dwelling, plus a secondary and backyard suite. Additionally, the general commercial zone will permit uses such as, but not limited to, retail and grocery stores, and bank uses, post office uses, and trade contracting shops. As this request is to change the zoning, staff cannot confirm the proposed use, and should the rezoning be successful, all uses in the new zones could be permitted if all requirements of the use and zone can be met. As mentioned, the applicant has indicated that the intention is to develop residential lots. When a planning application is made, it is often enabled by planning policies, meaning it was envisioned that development would happen here, and rules and guidelines were written to help shape what development would look like. Planning in HRM consists of 3 levels of documents. It starts with the regional plan, which is a very high level and identifies where population growth could occur and where investment of services like transit, pipe water, and sewer should occur. The second level of planning policies is the community plan. This plan is focused on a specific geographic area and gets more detailed on what type of development should happen and where. Often planning applications, which require approval by council, are enabled by this plan. For this application, the applicable community plan is the Planning District 5 Municipal Planning Strategy. The third level, and most detailed planning document we have, is the Land Use Bylaw. This outlines specific zoning and regulations that don't require a special approval by council. If you meet the requirements of the Land Use Bylaw, a permit can be applied for and approved by our development officers. This site is not serviced by sewer or water. It is Zone P5, the Special Facility Zone, under the Planning District 5 Land Use Bylaw, and is designated RA, or Rural A, under the Planning District 5 Municipal Planning Strategy. The existing use on the land is a vacant telecommunications facility. The enabling policy, which is a policy that allows this rezoning request to be considered, is policy RA2 and RA4, found in the Planning District 5 Municipal Planning Strategy. The enabling policies of RA2 and RA4 allow Council to consider the rezoning request from the P5 Special Facility Zone to the proposed R6 Rural Residential Zone and C2 General Business Zones. The implementation policy IM10 directs staff to review all applications to amend zoning for conformity with the policies of this plan. This chart outlines the different stages an application goes through in the planning process. Currently, we are in the public consultation stage, after which staff will write a report and draft planning documents, including a recommendation to Halifax and West Community Council for their consideration. Community Council will then make a decision on whether to approve or refuse the application during a public hearing, at which time members of the public can voice their feedback directly to Council before their decision is made. This decision of Council, following the public hearing, is appealable, with a 14-day appeal period. Thank you for taking the time for listening to this presentation. For more opportunities to learn more and provide feedback, we ask that you 1. Visit the application website highlighted in yellow to view the submitted materials which go into further detail on the proposed development. Or 2. Email or call me at the contact information listed on the slide. Thank you very much and have a great rest of your day.